One simple thing. That is what we're talking about in this video today. It's part of a series I started in December. We're actually on series 3. There was 18 in the first series and 15 in 2. And in series 3, there will be 15 as well. There are little prompt sheets that you can download from my Ko-Fi shop. And it lists all 3, and you can interpret them how you want. I also have a playlist with all the videos in it for one simple thing. And one simple thing, the whole point of it is just to make journaling easier, kind of relax a bit. You know, after the holidays, we kind of need that respite a little bit, just some new mindset, just a little relaxing, no pressure. So today's one simple thing is actually to build a page without a focal point. Now, most of the time, I'm telling you build around a focal point, do this, do that, build one thing. So today, we're just going to make a page without a focal point at all. And we're just going to see how it comes together. So what we want to do today is, I actually am using some watercolor paper, but you don't have to. You can use any paper you want. And we're going to use inks and some solar sprays and maybe just a little bit of water, and just create a background for a page that can go into a journal, or it could be made into something else. So let's just give it a try. This is Damson Wine. And this one is Pale Fig. So we're going with blues and purples. Then I have Silent Night and Ocean Blue. We're going to start with those here on my desk. And I'm just going to take the light color Pale Fig first. And I'm just going to start moving the color onto my paper. I'm just playing with it, really, just bringing it in from the sides, bringing in just a little light color, because the light color will probably be overtaken unless I make a point not to. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to take the Ocean Blue, and we're going to go with that next. And we're just going to bring it in, and we can go as dark or as light as we want. I'm not going in any shapes or fashion like that. You can see my blending tool if you don't want to come in from the outside and real lightly do that. Now, Silent Night is a little bit darker, and we're just going to blend that in, bringing in these colors, just changing my white page to something colorful. Damson Wine, which is a very dark purple, and it's like a real juicy ink pad, so it just brings in a lot of ink. And I'm just taking it to my paper here. And we're just playing. So really and truly, that is turning out real pretty. I want to add some blue though, because the Damson Wine will overtake, because it is such a deep color. So I'm going a little darker with this darker blue, which is Silent Night. So now I no longer have just a white sheet. It's really pretty. And so now we're going to take some of my, let's go with the Distress Mica Stain. We have to shake it up really well. Now I am going to blot this a little bit. My dogs react to the sound of the heat tool, so I don't want to upset them. So I'm just going to spray a little on here, just from the side. And this is, oh, what color? It is Shiny Bauble. Okay, so I'm going to blot some of this, and you can see, oh, that's really pretty in there. I might add a little bit more. You see that? Isn't that pretty? And then it has a shimmer to it. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Okay. Blot that a little bit. Now you could use a heat tool if you want to. Okay. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so then I want to take my solar spray. My solar spray is Beluga, and I have Royal Flush. So you do have to shake these also. This is by Simon Hurley, and it adds a pearlescent color shimmer to light colors, and it adds a deep, beautiful color, vibrant on dark colors. So we're going to spray the Beluga first. Okay, let's see if you can see it. It dries really fast, so I don't know if I'm going to blot this at all. But can you see the shimmer? That is real pretty. Okay, then we're going to take the Royal Flush, and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to spray the Royal Flush on here. And you should see the shimmer of a purple color and a blue besides the mica stain. Okay, so we've got some real shimmery, pretty colors going on here, don't we? That has turned out so pretty. Now I can see this purple really Royal Flush, real pretty. And the Beluga, and then the mica stain is kind of beautiful, beautiful. So I'm really happy with that. I could add the gold. I just don't know. Should we try it? Should we try the gold? Golden Hour is my favorite out of all of the colors. It gives a gold look to it. And I'm just going to try it in a corner because I'm not sure. But we'll see. Let's see. It might be a whole different look on here. Oh, it's really pretty. Can you see it? It kind of does add that gold shimmer to it. Let's try a little bit in the middle. And I'm going to take some of that off because I don't want it to overpower the whole thing. Wow, that is so pretty. So you can make a beautiful page without a focal point at all. This is some glitter paste with a real fine glitter in it called Moonlight Frost from Spectrum Noir. I get it from Crafter's Companion, and you can see that fine glitter in there. And I just want to add some to this page, and I'm just gonna add it. I don't really have, like you said, like we said earlier, this is not a focal point. So this could be cut up into tags, pockets, backgrounds, but we're just making it without any particular shape or anything in mind. And I'm just spreading this with my finger. I just like to do that. Okay. Let's see how we're looking here. Wow, you can definitely see the glitter, and you can see all the shimmers, and that is just beautiful. So making a page, building a page without a focal point. And so we've built our page now, and we can cut it down and use it in any of our journals. And we could actually cut it down, and it could be just about anything. But it's a really fun exercise to just to see how it comes out. And every page is going to be unique. So I hope you liked it. I'm going to screenshot this or take a picture of it or scan it. And then I'm going to upload it to my Facebook group. So if you would like it and to print for your own pages, feel free to do so. Thanks so much for watching One Simple Thing.